Come and dream with me.
And welcome to this What Do You Want to Watch Day 3 of Comic-Con wrap up. What Do You Want to Watch discussion. I'm Ashley Hobley. Joining me again, doing what?
Shazam!
That's certainly something that we're going to talk about today. Hit things off straight. There was obviously the massive Marvel panel with a bunch of announcements. If you want our in-depth thoughts on all the announcements, all the trailers, you should head over to our all-new Marvel Cast, the number one Australian MCU podcast. But Dylan, do you want to give your overall thoughts about what Marvel released or announced today?
We got to see the phases. That's cool. I know who the main villain's going to be now. They got to properly lock in some TV show, movie.
Do you think it's actually a good thing that they've got a main villain locked in?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they have dug themselves into a hole where they've created a overarching universe of fucking a million movies and TV shows, and it's now at the stage where that we got so used to caring about Thanos that I need someone to care about.
So you didn't care about any of the individual stories, you just cared about Thanos?
I do if they're good movies, but if they're average movies, I need a reason to care, which is usually it's like watching a TV show, right? You watch a TV show, a CW show, say you watch Arrow or something, right? You watch it, 13 episodes were usually good, 10 was shit. The only reason you watch the 10 shit episodes is because there was at least an overarching story or something happening there. Now, when I watch some of these crappier Marvel movies, like The Eternals, the only reason I care is if there's an overarching element to care. Now, if I watch something like Shang-Chi, I'm like, bangers, don't care about the MCU. If I watch something like Black Panther, don't care about the MCU. But it's these subpar movies where I need a reason to care. And that's overarching.
You don't think the Eternals is going to play and major factor into this saga?
I have no idea, but that movie was boring, so.
I think it's easy to look back on history and be like, yeah, all this was important. All this was necessary. Thor: The Dark World was the necessary step to meet the ends. You know?
Literally no one has said those words in a sentence before you just said them. Thor: The Dark World was necessary.
Well, it was. They made it necessary, didn't they?
Retroactively.
You know? Yeah, so they'll make Eternals necessary. Yeah. Lots of exciting projects. Of course, we got like Thunderbolts confirmed. We got confirmation about a release date for Fantastic Four, which I believe... No, they never announced a release date. They just said...
No, they released a rough
date.
Block. Yeah.
And then they locked in 2 Avengers movies for 2025, Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. But yeah, I assume we'll be getting more information at D23, hopefully involving creative teams, because I feel like that's going to be very important to get our excitements up. What do you think the odds are the Russos are back for those 2 movies?
Yeah.
Because that's the instant rumor, but I feel like they want to do their own stuff at the moment.
Yeah, I hope so. Like, if you just call them back to do the big Avengers movies, it's like...
Give someone else a crack.
Give someone else a crack.
And of course, the 2 trailers. 2 thumbs up. Thumb rating for the trailers?
She-Hulk, double thumbs up. Black Panther, triple thumbs up.
That was it, yeah. I would agree with those ratings, yes. Yeah. Maybe 4 thumbs up for Black Panther, which was just a teaser. But look, one of the best trailers of the year. Hands down.
Yeah.
So yeah, that again, check out all new Marvel Cast. We do a little bit more of a deep dive on all of that. Warner Brothers had their panel. Disappointing internet with no Henry Cavill.
The best
is
crazy.
Crazy.
See the tweet I saw about this? That someone's like, "Here's your modern movie news, like stream of." Did you see this one?
Yes, I did. Yeah. It was like
a Screen Rant. It was Screen Rant,
of
right?
Course.
Who you should all block, right? I have Screen Rant blocked for this reason. So here's the I'm going to point this out for people who haven't seen this. The tweet was from Dan Morrill, who is part of I don't actually know who he writes for. Screen Junkies, I think. So the first tweet by Screen Rant, and I don't feel bad calling them out because they suck.
Admittedly, I will say I believe the rumor started by Deadline. So
no,
but
so,
still.
yeah, well, Here's their story. Henry Cavill's return to Superman in the DCU will probably be announced during the star's appearance at San Diego Comic-Con 2022 as part of Warner Bros. DC Films Hall H panel. That was their tweet 3 days ago. And then a day later, contrary to rumors circulating in the days leading up to San Diego Comic-Con, Henry Cavill did not return to Hall H to announce his return during DC as Superman. That's their story from today. And then another story from today. Hashtag Superman fans are expressing this disappointment at the lack of Henry Cavill making a DCEU return announcement at San Diego Comic-Con. The modern news cycle is rumor leads to disappointing article that something didn't happen, leads to people getting pissed off because they thought that they read something that, and no one reads articles, they just read headlines. So a headline says Henry Cavill going to be there. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so he wasn't there.
No, he wasn't there.
But you know who was there? The Rock. He came down in full costume from the ceiling. Yeah. So we obviously got a new teaser.
As a dog.
What?
As a dog?
No, as Black Adam.
Oh, right.
It's surprising because he wasn't promoting. There wasn't a
yeah.
super
I thought you meant
Actually,
he came down in his super dog's costume. I mean, I wasn't sure what the.
Now that I think about it, that would have been very much cooler and much more hilarious.
Or
if Kevin Hart came down from the ceiling as his dog, he's dressed as Black Adam. Yes.
Yeah, that would have been good.
That would have been a funny bit. They missed an opportunity.
Yeah, call us next year, DC.
Yeah, we'll
I got you.
I got you. But yes. New teaser or trailer for Black Adam.
My powers are not a gift, but a curse. Born out of rage. Black Adam.
You believe you are not worthy. But you have two paths. You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior. The world needed a hero. Instead, it got me.
I'll say this was better than the other one. It's still not great, but it was better than the previous trailer.
I would agree. I would say this one was a little bit more interesting and just a better put together trailer, like tonally made a bit more sense. I'm still very much like, I don't know if I care about this movie. I would give the trailer 1 up, 1 down there.
Yeah, I think the main takeaway for me is The Rock doesn't sound like he wants to be there.
No.
All of his lines look like he's reading off a cue card. That's what the amount of motion it feels like is. Or it's from the lines are being pulled from the actual script.
Teleprompter.
No, like the read. You know how they do it reading before they actually start making the movie?
Oh, table read.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's just from a table read. But yeah, I mean, we actually saw Hawkman like properly. That looks alright.
Saw Hawkman for a hot second. I mean, I'm most excited about Pierce Brosnan in this movie. I gotta be real.
I think he's the one doing the most work, the heavy lifting. Yeah. So, that's coming. Also got first look at Shazam.
Shazam.
Fury of the Gods.
I'm an idiot.
It's showtime!
I don't deserve these powers, if I'm being honest. Like, what am I even contributing? Ow! There's already a superhero with a red suit with a lightning bolt on it. Aquaman is literally huge and he's so manly. And Batman is so cool. And I'm just me. I feel like a fraud. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the wizard gave me superpowers. And then everybody got superpowers.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Now everyone's kind of like doing their own thing, and I'm the only one trying to keep it together.
You understand I'm a pediatrician, right?
This was really fun. I'm very excited for this now. I think this was a really good trailer. Obviously, we get, Zachary Levi playing Shazam, turns out to be a pediatrician, but he's talking to him like a psychiatrist. How he's struggling to keep his family together now that they're all got superpowers. They're all separate. But then, we've got these gods coming in, played by Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren. And then, Shazam specifically talks about Fast and the Furious in front of Helen
that's
Mirren.
why I'm giving this trailer double thumbs up for the fact that he talks about Fast and Furious and makes a Fast and Furious joke about watching other Fast and Furious films when there's an actress who has been in Fast and Furious in front of him.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Lots of, cool transitions. I really need to rewatch Shazam because I thought the wizard dude died. Apparently not.
No.
He's back. I think,
I think that the plot is that they're two gods and they're pissed off that he's got god powers and he's a human or some shit.
A child.
A child, yeah. I think that's what I gathered. Is that
that seems what it is, but I'm sure there's more to it than that. But
yeah. I mean, a dragon gets involved.
There's a dragon in there. He throws a truck at it. I love there's that awesome Shazam transition where they're all walking down the street. Yep. The smoke's there, and then they all come out of the smoke.
Yeah,
all of those like almost practical-esque transitions I love. So very excited for this. So yeah, this is I didn't pull a release date for this.
I think it's the end of the year, isn't it? Is it November or something?
I feel like it's got to be next year, I think.
I thought it was this year.
I'm pretty sure it got pushed. Or pulled forward, something or the other. No, December 21st, so...
There you go, Christmas time.
Christmas time. Look forward to Shazam. Fury of the Gods. Very excited for that. Also say on the DC front, I don't know if you saw this story. Zack Snyder is coming back to DC. You see this?
No, I did not.
Zack Snyder will appear as himself in an upcoming episode of Teen Titans Go.
Wow. I know I saw a story where people were pointing out how it's been years since people have had to deal with something like Comic-Con, and straight away it's like people forgot what it was like for fans to get hot mics in front of people at cons and be able to ask questions, because Jim Lee was doing a thing and he just got asked a million questions about Zack Snyder and stuff.
Yeah, because obviously he's involved on that side, so somebody asked him if Zack Snyder's involved and he's pretty much shut down.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, that was a movie, but I'm pretty sure that's over, so peace out.
I will say, I got no new information for House of the Dragon because, it's a panel. They just talked about it. Apparently there's going to be 17 different dragons, so I don't know how we're going to remember all their names. Or
I told you there's a Bluey, there's a Rui, there's a Hui. Look, we can remember all the bloody snow and the white elves.
We picked 17 different... If there's 17 different colours, then yes, that'll be fine.
There is 17 different colours, Ash. Fuck.
But are they going to make them 17 different colours? That's what I'm saying.
Green, yellow, hazel... brownish.
Anyway, the first question, somebody went up and said, hey, it's Morbin time. It's Matt Smith's like, wow. What? So...
yeah, good.
So yeah.
So this is what we miss, like, and this is why we all deserve to not have events like.
So yeah, that all happened. There was a massive Sandman panel, and with it came a brand new trailer.
Your waking world is shaped by dreams. Dreams and nightmares that I create and which I must control.
He's out there looking for me, isn't he?
Can you imagine the damage he could do?
I need your help. If dreams disappear, then so will humanity.
I could do without dreams for a while. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in ages.
I'm not gonna stop until I've reshaped this world.
Tell us, what power of dreams you have?
I thought about giving up, but I have a job to do, and I do it.
Things have changed.
Your eyes will tell me everything. Every thought. Every feeling.
Dylan, what do you think of The Sandman? season 1, which is
Fucking
only
looks
like a
like
few
a-
weeks away.
Yeah, it looks like $1 million. Looks intense. A lot of special effects. Special effects look really good. Insane characters. I think my favorite bit of casting that I didn't know I'd love so much until I saw the trailer was Boyden, whatever you call his name, Haybook. I think that's
As the
one of those.
Corinthian.
Yes, the Corinthian. Like I couldn't picture him in that role at all, or playing that sort of character. And after the trailer, I'm like, all right, dude, fucking go off then. But no, I'm down. I'm keen for this. Looks great. Definitely looks like, as I said, looks like $1 million. This could be another massive hit for Netflix this year, I feel so.
Yeah, I think this looks amazing as someone who's only dabbled into The Sandman, I guess. Like, I listened to
I've only dabbled as well.
I've listened to the audiobooks on Audible, which I would recommend. And this kind of will tread similar territory. I would also recommend Neil Gaiman did a trailer breakdown with Vanity Fair, where he kind of explains a lot of the choices and what elements were pulled from the comics. Of course, the Jenna Coleman, Joanna Constantine thing, he said the reason they changed it is because, hey, we're going to see Joanna Constantine in the future, in the past, so it's easier for the audience if it's a modern version and then an old version, you know what I mean? So, and then all the other elements, breaking down, talking about the different actors and how Patton Oswalt went into a Raven suit and appeared as Pat the Raven and jokes like that. So that's a good time. Yeah, it looks really good. Might be the most anticipated thing for the rest of the year. So I'm very excited. But yeah, that happens. Yeah, anything else that caught your eye from Comic-Con today? Those few things kind of pulled all the oxygen from the air, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything else that actually happened that we haven't.
There was a teaser trailer for Bat Wheels, which they just sing the theme song and all the cars drive around. That was pretty cool.
Did not see that, so not sure. AEW had a panel.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
They announced did they talk about all the...
They announced that Bryan Danielson's wrestling next week. So.
Ooh, that's exciting.
And there was some good pictures of they had CM Punk sitting on the Iron Throne.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he coming back soon?
No, I don't think he is. Well, maybe he is. I actually don't know. But either way, it's because this Warner merger only happened recently, obviously, and there was a rumor going around at that time that they were Warner Brothers hates wrestling. They're gonna cancel Dynamite. Next second, they're front pushing him and having the AEW stars come around and take pictures at Game of Thrones things. So it's never believe the fucking bullshit you hear on at halftime.
On Star Trek front, they confirmed season 3 of Picard is coming. It'll be the final season. Lower Decks is season 3. They released a trailer. That's coming August, I want to say. Paramount Plus. I guess it'll be Amazon Prime here. Well, Prime Video here in Australia. For Star Trek Strange New World season 2, there'll be live action versions of the Lower Decks characters played by the voice actors in that season. That's interesting.
Do you watch the trailer for? I watched the trailer for Mythic Quest season 3.
Yes, I watched that. That's cool.
Yes, I watched that.
I don't know exactly how it's playing out given the events of the last episode. Obviously, they left, but yet they're back.
Well, no, they're back, but there's that part where he's arguing, and then he's like, "This shit never happened when I was here," or whatever. So
yeah.
What else did I watch? I'm trying to think. Just look through here quickly. I watched the trailer for Reginald the Vampire.
Yeah.
That looked very weird.
That looked odd, but, Jacob Bassett.
It looked odd, but, I mean, it's supposed to be a comedy, so that's fine. I watched the trailer for Interview with a Vampire, which is coming to AMC or something, I think, that was, based on the book. I like the movie. This looks a little bit different. But the source material is really good, so, I mean, if you like vampire stuff, I'd give that a look, so I think that's about all I can find that we haven't touched on, really.
Yeah. Tomorrow, again, going to be pretty light. Anybody who's been to convention knows that Sunday is a pretty quiet day. So, we'll might be back tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let us know what you thought of everything from San Diego Comic-Con Day 3, or what you're excited for. going forward. Watch anything you want us to talk about, let us know by going to explosion.com/Twitter or jump to Discord at explosion.com/Discord. If you want to help us out here at What Do You Watch, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or on Podchaser, or leave us 5 stars anywhere you can leave 5 stars, or just tell people about the show. And if you like this episode, thought it was worth $1, head on over to our Ko-fi page at explosion.com/support. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time, keep watching stuff, I guess.